antichrist to deceive. I'm the Messiah, they'll loudly proclaim, working miracles as they come in his name. At that time many will turn away from the way, they will hate one another, despise and betray. Many false prophets will arise and appear as the end of all days begins drawing near. If they say to you, look, here's the Messiah, remember the real Christ was an outcast pariah, hated, despised, and rejected of men, was the real Jesus who died for our sin. Blessed are you when you falsely accuse, when they speak of you evil, slander, and abuse, for that's how they would God's true prophets treat. They were hated, imprisoned, put to death, and beat. But woe to you when there's be nothing but praise, for so they spoke of false prophets and their perverse ways. They loved all those who scratched their death-itching ears, who define lies as truth with fake dreams, words, and tears. If they say there he is, do not believe. They'll perform signs and wonders to further deceive. Were it possible, even the very elect. So be on your guard, that deception expect. Tells you he's there in the wild, do not believe them, resist them, Godchild. If they say he is here in the inner rooms, don't allow their lies your heart to consume. For as lightning flashes from the east to the west, so the Son of Man will return with his best, on a white horse riding with the armies of heaven, and innumerable angels and the saints of the seven. Praise, don't believe every spirit you meet, don't believe every teacher or prophet you greet. Test each to see if from God they do come. Test them with the scriptures to see where they're from. If from God, Christ's word, they won't contradict. They will cleave to it on Christ, follow all strict. Every word that he spoke, everything that he taught, if they are from God, with the price they have bought. Christ is the word made flesh here that's on us, so he won't contradict the gospel he brought us. Christ is his word, his integrity keeps. So test everything hard before making blind leaps. Stay alert, stay awake, and don't be deceived. Not every prophet we meet should be believed. Watch their steps and observe where their actions lead. Every tree can be known by the fruit of its seed. Watch out for false prophets who come in sheep's clothes. Within they are wolves, and each sheep of God knows the sound of their master's voice, so won't follow. A stranger's voice, it unknown, will ring hollow. By their fruit you will know them. Do grapes grow from thorns? Do thistles grow figs? And do weeds grow corns? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, and a bad tree produces bad fruit. Follow suit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit as it should, and a bad tree cannot bear any fruit that is good. So by their fruits a wise soul can deduce. You will recognize them each by the fruit they produce. A good man brings good from the things in his heart, and an evil man evil from inside will impart. Each word that they speak is imbued from within with God's kindness and love. A man's pride, greed, and sin, they come wearing a mask with the crocodile smile, hiding the lies they conceal, and yet all the while presenting themselves as something that's good, hiding their malice as a Trojan horse would. They preach in the name of the Father above, but the fruit is bitter without mercy or love. Outwardly clean like a whitewashed tomb, but within full of death, sin, decay, and doom. Try to warn us, take heed and beware. False prophets will rise, their words are a snare. They'll claim they're from Christ, pointing to the sky. Those who follow them fall into ruin and die. Evil will abound and love will grow cold. All these events have been duly foretold. God reminds us to test every spirit and see which ones speak the truth and which lie constantly. Friends, don't believe every spirit you meet. Don't believe every teacher or prophet you greet. Test each to see if from God they do come. Test them with the scriptures to see where they're from. If from God, Christ's word, they won't So test everything hard before making blind leaps. If you learn, stay awake, and don't be deceived. Not every prophet we meet should be believed. Watch the steps and observe when their actions lead. Every tree can be known by the fruit of its seed. Every spirit that bears witness Christ in the flesh came is from God, speaks the truth, and their fruit bears the same. If Christ came in the flesh, they cannot confess, then they're not from God, and their fruit fails the test. Friends, don't believe every spirit you meet. Don't believe every teacher or prophet you greet. Test each to see if from God they do come. Test them with the scriptures to see where they're from. If from God, Christ's word, they won't contradict. They will cleave to it, honor it, follow most strict. Every word that he spoke, everything that he taught, if they uphold God with the price they are bought. Christ is the word made flesh here that sought us, so he won't contradict the gospel he brought us. Christ is his word, his integrity it keeps. So test everything heard before making blind leaps. Stay alert, stay awake, and don't be deceived. Not every prophet we meet should be believed. Watch the steps and observe where their actions lead. Every tree can be known by the fruit of its seed. Be careful, my friend, in whom you believe, for many will come as Christ to deceive. Friends, don't believe every spirit you meet. Don't believe every teacher or prophet you greet. Test each to see if from God they do come. Test them with the scriptures to see where they're from. Stay alert, stay awake, and don't be deceived. Not every prophet we meet should be believed. Watch the steps and observe where their actions lead. For a tree can be known